Hello, I'm Samir Kadam and I am here representing my company Pre-Engineering Diagnostic Lab Private Limited. The concept of our firm is to keep your building structure look as good as new for years to come through some proper civil engineering techniques. In the first world countries, they have such kind of engineering clinics, but in India, we are the first to come up with such an innovative idea. What exactly we are doing here is first convince you that your structure requires regular checkup and immediate rectification of the smallest problem to keep it in a perfect status quo. Second, submit you a detailed survey report card prepared using photographic and leakage detector technology. Third, guide you for attending the problems using latest civil engineering techniques. First, to convince. We always take care of almost all type of engineering goods owned by us like car, AC, fridge, washing machine, etc. But we forget that the structure we are staying in is also an engineering marvel made by civil engineers. In first world countries, they have this type of maintenance system. Nowadays in India, we have our asset, in this case our home, that are more expensive than those in many first world countries. We all know that Victoria Terminus, that is VT railway station, presently called as Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, is built somewhere 150 years back. Asiatic Library built 200 years back. But they are still standing intact. We know our structure is built by our builders, but still life of the structure is anywhere between 100 years to 150 years if maintained properly. And when we say by our builders, we mean the requirement of the maintenance is much more. So to make it sweet and simple, here we are with a concept to guide you on your property maintenance, and trust us that you have to spend so little on this, which will give you saving of almost 10 times. That is, you will be saving almost 10 times less than what you have to spend on your structure after 12 to 15 years if it is not maintained properly. Unfortunately, we are working on the projects as new as 3 to 4 years with huge problems of leakages, water seepages, plumbing problems, mainly due to two reasons. Reason number one, not following simple civil engineering techniques. Reason number two, no awareness of the maintenance of the structures. Reason number one, not following simple civil engineering techniques. While fixing anything on the terrace slab like solar panels, lights fixtures, metal ladders, etc., nobody considers the joint of two different materials like metal and cement mortar. Some flexible material has to be there to seal these joints, as due to different material, these joints will develop cracks and start water penetration inside your structure. Plumbing pipes running all over the building and entering inside your building should be taken care at their entry points, as these are the leakage prone areas for the future, as coefficient of expansion and contraction is different for every material. To explain all the details is not technically possible due to time constraints here, but remember one simple thing, that if these small things are taken care of at the initial stage, you will have your structure problem free for years. Reason number two, no awareness of the maintenance of the structure. As we don't have a source of contact, like when we purchase car, we get maintenance schedule along with it. With AC fridge, we get call for maintenance provider in 6 months. But here for your structure, you don't know how to do it. So normally, society appoints known local contractor to get the complaints attained by him, but that is only for the complaints. There is nobody to look after your structure in detail. We are here to avoid major complaints, major leakages, seepage problems in your structure for the years to come. For example, development of small cracks on the plaster surface Waterproofing is unavoidable due to changes in our climate, but if these cracks are sealed properly and immediately with chemicals, you don't have to worry about it, or else these cracks get bigger and allow water and gas in the atmosphere to penetrate inside the surface, which can be a reason for corrosion of the reinforcement, that is steel rods inside the RCC members like columns, beams, slabs, etc. Second, reports. We are in this field of repairs and rehabilitation for last 30 years, hence we are well aware of the problems you face. Our expert team will survey your structure using photographic technology and leakage detectors. By this way, you will get the detailed report of your structure on your table to take your decision. Our 30 years of experience will be clearly highlighted when you look at the format system of our reports, in which we will be recording all the details required to be attended. We are professionally doing our work, and that's the only reason we are into this business from last 30 years with clients like Taj Mahal Hotel, Ambuja ACC Cement, Swaminarayan Temple, and hundreds of housing societies who are taking our services repeatedly from last 30 years. Third, guidance. Every structure is different and hence has different problems, and each one will require different solutions. In the last 30 years, we have attended and seen a wide variety of problems, and that is what makes us experts to guide you on yours. There are different types of chemicals, there are different types of application methods, there are different types of mixing ratio for cement and chemicals, etc. Our procedure guide will contain all these minor details, which will make it easy for you to get your job done from your local known contractor. Nobody likes their car with dents and scratches, as it spoils your image. Similarly, if you have your building well maintained, without fungus growth, without cracks, without birdsheet marks, without paint peeling off sign and discoloration of paint due to plant watering marks, etc. for years. Just imagine how proud you will feel to show that you have a flat in this building, and needless to say, you will automatically have the best price for your flat in valuation also. I hope that I was clear in conveying to you what exactly we do, and that you will consider appointing us. Take care of your structure. Thanks.